a meditation for quieting your thoughts, lowering anxiety, and finding inner peace. If you want to go ahead and get settled into a comfortable position, whether you are laying down or sitting up, I don't recommend listening to this if you're driving. Let's go ahead and start by taking a deep breath in. And letting it out. Let's go ahead and do that a few more times. When you breathe in, do a 4-second inhale through your nose, a 4-second hold, and a 6-second release, letting the air out of your lungs. And I just want you to acknowledge that there's absolutely nowhere that you need to be. There's nowhere else that you need to be. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Every single thing that you've experienced in your life has led up to this moment. There's nothing that you got to do. There's nothing that you got to be. You're perfectly safe right where you are. Nobody's judging you. I want you to whisper to yourself, it's okay to be here. All is well. Take a deep breath in again. Relax your shoulders. Your back. Nobody's judging you. You're perfectly safe. And as your thoughts come up, just watch them go by. They're perfectly okay. It's not you. You're not weak. You're not defeated. And you're not lost. You're perfectly flawed in every way possible. Don't try to control your thoughts as they're going through your mind. Just observe them. Take another deep breath. Allow yourself to be with the silence. If your mind is racing, just allow your mind to race. Don't try to control it. Don't hold on to any of it. Now I want you to imagine that you're walking through a forest all by yourself. The temperature is perfect. And as you're walking through this forest, you are just appreciating all of the trees and bushes and leaves. Appreciating. You're not judging anything. There's nothing to judge. You're not naming anything as good or bad. It is. You're continuing to walk deeper and deeper into the forest. And you notice the sun is going down. You notice the forest has got a very deep, calming presence to it. You're completely free, with nowhere to go, nowhere to be. It's kind of like a child just walking through the forest. You notice a cabin in the woods up ahead. There's a cabin. Curious, you start to walk toward the cabin. And as you get closer, you notice that the cabin is really small and cozy. And on the front porch of this cabin, there's a bucket. You walk up onto the porch, you look around, nobody's around. You go up to the front, walk up to the front door. And on the front door, it says, "No egos allowed. Leave your mind outside." And you kind of chuckle to yourself saying, "What the hell does that mean?" I want you to put all of your thoughts, take all of your thoughts and put them into that bucket. Anything that's running through your mind right now, any thoughts that come up, I want you to observe the thoughts. I want you to observe anything, any distractions. Just observe it and kind of imagine yourself reaching out and just grabbing that thought and just kind of placing it down in that bucket. And if there's another thought, do the same thing. Any worries, Any ideas? Any fears? Any plans? Put it all in this bucket. And when you feel like you're ready, and you've dumped all your thoughts out, gotten rid of all the egoic ideas of who you think you are and how you think the world is operating, put it in that bucket and walk through the door. Come inside. And while you're inside, you notice a little rocking chair. It's really cozy. You just look around. You see a little kitchen, a bed. And you go up to the rocking chair and just go ahead and have a seat. Take a deep breath. And at this point, you're probably saying, well, now what? No, now what? You're just here. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do. You're perfectly safe. If any other thoughts come up, just go ahead and grab them with your spiritual arm and toss them out the door. What do you feel? Your sensations are still there. Do you feel heavy or do you feel light? Just notice it. Don't judge it. It's good or bad. Is it okay to feel this way? Is it okay to not have to go anywhere? Not have to do anything? As you're sitting there, I want you to imagine that your highest self, the best version of you, your highest self, is sitting right in front of you. This is the best version of you. The version of you that has all the answers, that knows everything. Maybe you want to say thank you for allowing you to be here today. And I want you to ask this version, highest version of you, I want you to ask it a question. I want you to ask it, is it okay to let go and just be me? Is it okay to let go and just be me? Is that enough? Take a deep breath in. And I want you to ask it, ask your highest self, am I loved just as I am? Your highest self says, of course you are. This is you. This is the essence of who you are. What does that feel like, hearing that from your highest self? Feels amazing, right? Happy, whole, and free. If you have any other thoughts coming up or ideas, just go ahead and grab them and throw them out. Again, there's nowhere else you need to be. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Do you feel anxious right now? Do you feel worried? Do you feel like, oh, there's just something that you've got to do to make your highest self like you? No, you don't. This is the essence of you. You are the observer. You are free to be, do, and have anything that you want. Experience anything that you want. When you're in this state of beingness. Now I want you to imagine as you're sitting there in the rocking chair with your highest self in a chair right in front of you. I want you to imagine yourself going ahead and saying thank you for allowing me to be here in this moment. And as you stand up, I want you to imagine your highest self and you merging into one being. You stand up, you connect. Your highest self's body intertwines and entangles into your physical body. How do you feel? Do you feel strong? Do you feel content? And I want you to just whisper to your highest self that's now inside of you. Say, all right. Let's do this. Let's do this together. And then when you're ready, go ahead and start walking up toward the door. Open the door and head back out into the woods, walking through the forest. Observing. And as you're walking through the woods, you keep going and come up to a little pasture, an opening. You walk out and you come up to the pasture, this opening, and you walk out, and it's just a beautiful field with just millions of roses and flowers. It's almost like it's heaven on earth. And you just walk out into the field. Go down and sniff some of the flowers. It just smells so wonderful. A sense of peace, an internal bliss that you get from this experience is beyond anything that you could ever convey in words. Just appreciate it. If you want to dance, dance. If you want to run, run. If you want to roll around in the flowers, roll around in the flowers. It's okay to be a kid again. There's no pressures, there's no worries. I want you to lay down in the field. Feel the breeze flowing through on your skin. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. And I want you to imagine your higher self inside of you whispering to you, saying, and your higher self says, "It's okay. We can do this together now." You got this. There's absolutely nothing that you need to fear or worry about. And when you're ready, I want you to go ahead and get back up. Go for a little stroll across the field. And whenever you are ready, come back into your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Take a deep breath. Go ahead and open your eyes. And you are now ready to go about your day. I invite you to come back and listen to this meditation anytime you would like. If you enjoyed this meditation experience. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Tell me about your experience.